What's good? What's good? Laker War Order. What's good? Knowledge. Tony Laker fan. Shaheen. Yeah, see, Franklin definitely went off. Yo, see, Franklin, boy, he's something else. He is something else. He went off. Get the likes up. We got Ticket. What up, Ticket? Mr. 221. What's good? We got the big dogs in the building today. We got the big dogs in the building. Got the big dogs. Get the likes up, y'all. It's gonna be a good show today. Get the likes up. Yeah,
Hey, salute, Kareem. Can you hear me good?
yeah, you real clear.
Perfecto. How you doing, my brother?
What's good? Negativity was good. This ticket?
Man, who you think this is, man? The one and only fool. Oh, I need to take Shaq off
Yeah.
my avatar. Pastor, what's up, man? Salute
Man,
to you, baby.
appreciate you, man. I'm doing well.
You already know what it is, man. Hey, man, I've been waiting to hear y'all. I just want to come in here and show love to y'all real quick.
Nah,
And
we
just tell
definitely
y'all
appreciate the
how
love,
much I
man.
appreciate what y'all doing, man. And it's like it's gonna be a heavyweight one this season, guys.
Yeah, who you like this year?
Nah, bro. You see what the Lakers look like?
Look good to me. Look real good.
This is serious right here, bro. This is serious right here. And Elder, oh, excuse me, Pastor. D'Lo's on a mission.
No doubt.
D'Lo,
He look
D'Lo,
he looking
D'Lo,
real good.
D'Lo don't come out in the preseason on business.
He looking real good. Very smooth, very confident, uh, very direct with what he doing. Straight attack mode. Man, I'm impressed. Now, he gonna get a challenge right off the jump because them guards from Denver think they got his number. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be very interesting to see how they do. But I can tell you this: nobody in the preseason can stop him. He getting whatever he want, whenever he want, quickly too.
Yeah, he
So
going in.
yeah, I'm loving what I'm seeing with the Lakers, man. Every game they done got better, in my opinion. In this last game, I mean, you didn't have your three starters, your three best players didn't play, and you kind of handled them a little bit. And they had their starters out there.
Yeah, Fox and Sabonis.
They had their starters. Harrison Barnes, everybody was out there. So yeah, Hoarder, I think. I don't remember Hoarder played or not.
You know, Dame and Giannis playing on Sunday. Do you think
Good.
Braun and them gonna play?
They should. They didn't play. Is that the next game Sunday for them, or they got a game in between then?
I think it's the next game.
Oh, if that's the next game and they got all this rest, I don't know why they wouldn't play. No.
Yeah,
I'm
they.
very, I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing so far. Very impressed. Yeah. I can see how their defense is going to be pretty good, too. When they're putting that max effort out there, they're going to be decent on defense as well.
Yeah, I think so. I think they'll be solid on defense.
You gotta buy in right now, because if not, there's too many guys, man. It's guys out there that want your minutes. And you don't want to give an effort. Shoot, you may mess around, have a couple bad games, and lose your minutes. So
Y'all seen the ESPN top list? They had Kyrie at 34. That's disrespectful.
that's extremely disrespectful. You still there, Ticket? Yeah,
Yeah, I'm right here. My bad. I was just feeding this dog. But yeah, man.
good.
Hey,
Yeah,
I wanted.
Kyrie
Hey,
at 34.
Kareem,
That's crazy.
I seen Kareem. I seen that, Kareem. That was crazy. That's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's gonna be on a mission as well, man. He's gonna be
He
on a mission.
screamed
I
on
know
them
Dallas
too.
ain't looking good right now, and I know he hurt.
Kenya Martin screamed on them too. And they
He
got
did.
Ja at 37. Ja Morant.
Wow. It's all personal, man. These dudes, and I'm with Antonio Davis Antonio Daniels made a statement today. I was listening to XM Radio, NBA Channel 86, and he said that really you can tell that it's personal with a lot of these guys that are making these type of lists, and they're actually doing it just to get the clicks. Like they're being controversial on purpose to get the clicks. And he said that's the disingenuous part about commentating and covering the game today, that everything is driven by clicks. Everything is driven by, subs and like buttons and all this kind of stuff. So people are actually like, he don't really believe these people think like this, but they do it knowing that it's going to get them like triple the clicks and triple the amount of traffic. So that's what they do. Nobody in their right mind think Kyrie's the 34th best player in the NBA, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Dude had a 50, 40, 90 season last year.
But you heard Nick Wright said all the point guards, he'd take all of them over Kyrie.
Again, that's fine.
He said Kyrie might be better talent, but he said he'd take them on his team, like far as be a winning team.
The list wasn't who you would take on your team. The list was who's better. It was a talent list, not a, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a who you prefer list. It was a talent list. And to sit here and say that Kyrie Irving, with the year he had last year and the career he's had, you can't find 33 guys better than you can't find 20 guys better. I don't even know if you can find 15 dudes better than Kyrie Irving, honestly.
Elder, excuse me, Pastor, you and Kareem, I wanted to ask y'all something too, man. Pastor, I want to say this, man. I really think there's something you said now from what I'm seeing makes more sense than what you said when you said it about, because a lot of people thought you was clowning when you was like that LeBron and them can get rest this year. Based off what I'm seeing, bro, low 30s minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about 30. I'm talking about maybe 30 with the type of roster they got. To me, they have to be able to control that this year, bro.
They have
with the guys they got.
To me, with what they got at those positions, I don't see why you can't. When you look at the Rui Hachimuras, when you look at the Vandys, when you look at what's his name, Christian Woods, when you look at Jackson Hayes, at the forward position, I mean, you talking, because Reeves can even play a little bit of three, but now you talking about Prince.
Prince looking good.
He looking real good. You talking about Reddish when he get healthy, because Vandy can get minutes there. Shoot, the rookie, he want to play. That dude from Pepperdine, Max Lewis want to get minutes, bro, because he's super quick, super athletic, bro. I just think some of them vets gonna want to play with that dude, man.
He could shoot.
He could shoot. He's super athletic. He just don't make many mistakes. He's in position defensively, bro. He trying to crack, like somebody get hurt, bro. He trying to take their minutes. So it's ultra competitive at the 3-4 for the Lakers this year. So, and they got a plethora. I done forgot somebody name I done forgot, but there's a plethora of guys that can play those. So it just don't make no sense that you play these guys that long. I mean, you play them like Davis loves to play the full first quarter. Give him his 12 minutes. Then only give him 6 minutes in the second quarter. So he's gonna have 18 minutes at halftime. Then if he come out and play another 6 or another 8, say he play 8 minutes in what's the name? He already gonna be in the high 20s then. And then all you gotta do, say he actually plays 6. He probably gonna play 6 minutes in the what's the name? So that's 24 minutes right there. Then all you gotta do is bring him in to close the game.
Now I did see
30 minutes again.
I did see Kareem complaining about D Ham saying he want AD shooting more threes. Kareem, I kind of disagree with what you were saying, and the reason why I say that is because it is. One thing I noticed in the preseason, AD shooting a 3-point ball 50% in the preseason, which let me know he has been working on his shot in the off season. They say he's been in there a lot. And remember, the year they won the chip, AD was shooting the ball way better than what he has been the last couple of years. So he had been shooting that ball way better the last couple of years than what he was shooting it prior. And I think that with the type of team, and remember, you always complain about this, Kareem. You always complain about AD not wanting to play the 5. Well, in order for him to play the 4, if you're playing a 4 out, 1 in, or a 5 out, he had to be able to shoot the ball.
I think 6 threes is too much. It's too many.
No,
Too
not
much.
in this era. Not
For,
when you got Steph shooting 12 a game.
yeah.
No, because it's like what? That's like 3.5. That's not a lot. As many possessions as they have.
No,
And AD's supposed to be your main guy. That's not a lot of threes, bro. Not for this era, Kareem. You got to think about this
No,
era.
not for the era, but I'm saying for AD.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Not if you gonna hit him. Not listen. You always sit on here and say. I thought about you when he said that. You always sit on here, Kareem, and say, "Oh, AD don't want to play the 5. He need to be playing the 4." Well, if he's gonna play the 4 and they're playing a 4 out and 1 in or a 5 out offense, he have to be able to shoot the ball to keep the defense honest. Kareem, he have to be willing to shoot it and willing to knock the shot down in order to make him honest.
facts.
If you scared or if he is thinking twice about it, bro, it's not gonna work. You have to be able to shoot the ball and make them shots and have confidence in make them in order to keep the defense honest, bro. And it ain't gonna happen no other way unless you're willing to put it up. And from what I've seen in the preseason, he's knocking that thing down, y'all.
And his stroke looked good like it did back in the bubble. Also, all it does is stretches the floor. Even if, let's keep it a buck. Even if he's making 2 out of 6 a game, Lakers can live with that. They can live with that. You can live with that percentage.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can really live with that. If he's making 2.5 a game, you can live with that. It keeps the defense honest and it stretches the floor. And it gives AD room to maneuver more. So to utilize his skills. He encouraging these dudes to put the ball on the floor. The Lakers are shooting a lot of threes. And I'm gonna tell you right now, they ain't shooting that 3 bad. They shooting that 3 really good so far. So I just think the Lakers got so much talent.
So if he's shooting 6 threes, you know how many threes LeBron gonna shoot?
Again, I think the Lakers gonna shoot a lot of threes this year, bro. I really do. I think the Lakers are gonna try to do a lot of transition.
Yeah, it look like that for
and they're gonna try. You said what?
I said it looked like they're gonna shoot a lot of threes.
Oh, it looked like it. Yes, I just said it doesn't. I said,
well, they got the personnel. I mean, you got Prince, D'Lo hit threes, Austin Reeves can hit threes, Roy Hachimura shoot the ball. So you got a lot of, and like D Ham said, you got a lot of guys that can shoot from the outside and create. So yeah, if they play that 5 out, that makes you harder to defend. If you play 4 out, 1 in, or 5 out, that makes you harder to defend. My only question is, and I will say this now, is I have a question on how they're going to use Christian Wood. And also, what's going to happen with Jackson Hayes? Like, how is his impact going to be this year?
I believe they're going to try to use Christian Wood, and I'll answer that right now. I believe what he's going to do is try to use Christian Wood and Jackson Hayes against them second units to destroy him. Because really, Christian Wood's a starter. Let's just keep it a buck. So when these guys either put them in when the starters are, then got their little run, they broke a sweat, but you can tell they're getting tired and it's time for them to come out. You put them in then, and then you put them in against the second unit. And let them work that second unit like that. That's what I think. And Christian Wood, really, I believe Christian Wood gonna be your 6th man. Like he's gonna be your true scoring punch off the bench. And he a dog. Like when he catch it, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, Christian Wood looking to score.
Yeah, he can score every time he gets
it. He's aggressive, bro. And a lot of these second unit dudes, they try to make names for themselves. He gonna shoot a lot of free throws, bro. He gonna get anything he wants. He really is. I just think it's going to be like that with him. And then when you put him and AD out there together in certain situations and scenarios, like in the third quarter and stuff like that, bro, and then let Wood start the 4th and then bring AD in. See, it's that type of stuff I'm talking about because most teams ain't starting their starters the beginning of the 4th quarter unless they down big. You know what I mean? The game's close. You got to give them rest so they can finish the game strong. So if Wood start in the 4th quarter like that, bro, and he get rolling, then you stick AD in and let them roll together. Man, I'm telling you, the Lakers got a lot of firepower to guard, man. They long, they're athletic, they're youthful, so they're not a slow team. Their pace is good.
Yeah, I like the youth, yeah.
Yeah, bro. The Lakers are gonna be a hard
good size.
They're gonna be a hard team to guard, man. They're gonna be I'm telling you, our weakness is guard, but I'm telling you this. If D'Lo is playing the way he's playing, our weakness ain't gonna be hard. You're gonna have a hard time with the Lakers. You playing like this, you're gonna have a hard time dealing with the Lakers.
Now here's the thing I have a problem. They haven't been using them a lot in the preseason, or I haven't really been seeing them like use Christian Wood a lot offensively in the preseason. Y'all ain't got no issues about that?
No, I think that remember he came. Did you see the post game he did that one time? he was telling them he's rusty. I don't know what he ain't been playing or something in the summer. I don't know. He said I'm rusty, so he said I should be good around game 3, 4, maybe 5. That's what he said. That was out of Christian Wood's mouth. So he said
Okay.
he actually liked how Ham is slowly getting him back into flow because he said I've been rusty. So Woods is himself is saying he's trying to get back in the flow. So like to me, Woods has always shown me this. When he's playing against superior talent, that's when he stepped his game up. So like I expect him to play well against Milwaukee. If Giannis them and all them dudes on the court, Portis and the big man Brooks, I expect him to play well against them. I
So
expect
where do y'all see Jackson Hayes coming in at then? What's he? Because I don't see. That's the one. That's the only thing I really don't. I'm not sure about right now. Like how they gonna utilize him? How y'all see that working out?
I don't think he don't get that many minutes the way it's looking.
I personally think Jackson Hayes, like they're situational. I mean, you got literally 3 guys that are gonna play all the time. You got LeBron, AD, and you have Reeves. They're the locks. D'Lo is another lock, but I mean, I could see if he's having a rough game against some aggressive guards that they do something different with like Gabe Vincent to loosen them dudes up or something like that. But with old boy, he's situational. So like, say you have a bigger center, he can go out there and bang just because he's wiry and he got that a little bit of girth. But now you got an advantage because he can outrun them, and he's just a pogo stick, bro. Like he got bounce, bro. That dude got some serious bounce, and I could see them putting him out there against the Ilgauskas, not Ilgauskas, but like the the big slow centers out there. I could see them putting him out there against them for one, just to bang so AD don't, but then giving them an advantage in transition. The Lakers' number one thing is they want to get out in transition. They got guys that they love in transition, going to the basket, spotting up for 3. So I think the Lakers' number one thing is they want to do transition first. Then that have to be getting the half court, let D'Lo do his thing going to the left, let LeBron do his thing in the half court. You see what I'm saying? But I like it. I don't think he needs to play 20, 25 minutes a game. If he's playing 15 minutes a game, I think we're good. But I think that could be consistent is what I'm saying. I think he can consistently get about 15 minutes a game.
What up, her?
Well, salute
Hey,
Kareem, salute Elder, salute Ticket. Man.
What you
Well,
got,
Elder,
man?
I just want to see y'all against the good teams. I want to see y'all against the top teams. I think that's how we gonna get a good measurement and how good the Lakers can be. Right now, it's hard to tell. So once we see them going against the top teams in the NBA and see how they measure up, we can get a good understanding of what they need, what they're gonna have to do if they want to compete with those teams, or we may find out that they better than most of those teams. So we gonna find out eventually, but right now it's hard to tell though.
I like what I see just from the balance standpoint. I like the versatility. I'm liking that, the versatility. I'm also liking and it's a word I'm looking for and I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm liking the way Darvin's implementing all these dudes, the way he's putting them in the game and giving them an opportunity. He give them freedom. They have flexibility. That's what I'm looking for. They flexible offensively, bro. Like I'm looking at all these dudes. When they go in, Darvin's telling them go to work, go to work, go to work. He's like literally instilling confidence. And I mean, like I've seen Gabe Vincent shoot and make a 3, and then I seen that booger hit the side of the backboard twice in a row. Then come right back, shoot 2 more threes and make them. You see what I'm saying? Like it don't matter. he just letting them roll. And like that's what everybody. I'm talking from I just said Gabe to Max Christie. I mean, all these dudes have the freedom offensively. And one thing I know as a player, when you know your coach don't limit you and what you can do when you out there, man, that makes you want to play defense as well. Because you know defense will keep you on the floor. So if you're playing hard D and your man ain't destroying you, they're gonna want to keep you out there on the floor. And then when you know you got offensive flexibility when you out there, like you ain't gotta just run these sets for just to get LeBron all his shots or get this person all his shots. You got the freedom to go. And then this I just see this team, man, they're gonna have a lot of assists
I
this
got
year.
a feeling. I got a feeling, Elder. y'all going to have a blockbuster trade on the second half of the season. I think if D'Lo looking solid and looking decent, and you guys, going through the motion of the season to realize that
Wrong.
okay,
Sorry to cut you off. That's wrong. If D'Lo's playing well, they're
Oh,
not going to change nothing. They're
I
only going to
saying
change.
decent.
They're not
I
listen,
ain't,
bro.
I ain't
No. I'm saying,
saying
no. I'm saying if they're rolling and everybody's doing their job, they're not changing nothing.
not a
They're
damn
going to
thing.
keep it same.
nah,
They're not changing nothing.
but ticket. What if they just middle of the pack? D'Lo playing okay, but he ain't playing great either. I could see them.
No, okay, no.
Throw,
I mean
That's
that.
a different
I mean,
story.
okay,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
situation. You looking at other teams. You don't think you can get
Because
by?
they're underachieving. Because
I
they're
agree.
underachieving.
No,
But I think you
I
talking
put
about.
it. I put it like I'm gonna get straight to the point. I put it like this: if the Lakers going against the teams like the Suns and the Nuggets, and they struggling heavily, but they good when they go against everybody else. But against those teams, they know they don't have a chance. I could see them trying to pull a blockbuster trade, including D'Lo, to have D'Lo in there and get a marquee guy so they can compete with those teams, those type of
They will
teams.
not struggle
That's
against
why I
Phoenix.
think they
Phoenix
go
does not have
trade him.
enough depth. They will not struggle against a team like Phoenix. Matter of fact, Phoenix might be one of the easiest teams because beyond that starting lineup, Phoenix don't have anything else that presents problems for them in that roster. Nothing else. So beyond that, beyond those couple guys in that starting lineup, Phoenix don't present no problem for them. Phoenix is easy work for them. You
Yeah,
understand?
what I'm seeing with Phoenix is they're gonna be star heavy. That starting five is gonna have to play a whole bunch of minutes to win the games they want to win. And if they do that, they're gonna wear those dudes out. Because let's just keep it a buck. All those dudes got injury history. I'm talking recent injury history. And if you got to work them like that, like them reserve guys can't step up and blow guys out and get them guys rest, you know what I mean? Where they can keep their minutes low too, Phoenix gonna be in trouble as well. Um, I get what you're saying, Herm. Like that's any team though. Any team that has championship aspiration that is mediocre midway through the season, they're all looking to make a move. So yes, I agree. If the Lakers are looking mediocre and they're not doing well against the bigger and better teams, and D'Lo just average, of course they would try to do that. They would try to make a move. And the good thing is the Lakers got they. I mean, think about it. The Lakers are in a
Y'all
position.
deep enough to make a move
Right,
and not, and
that's what
y'all
I'm
not
telling
being
you.
hurt.
They don't have to deplete themselves, and everybody's contracts are so good. Like literally, right now, I literally believe this. Tell me the bad contract that the Lakers have. I don't think they have one bad contract on their team. So that's even better. And then you got a lot of mid-level guys. When I say mid-level, I'm talking anywhere from the low end 5-6 million all the way up to 18 million. Right? They got a bunch of guys like that teams could use. So if they do got to make a maneuver, make a move, they got the flexibility to do it. They do,
I,
but I
I
don't
was
think they're
about
gonna have
to,
to. I don't think
I
they're
was
gonna have
about to
to. I think
ask Ticket before he left, Elder, like, because I know he been feeling like Kyrie Irving gonna somehow make a way to LA. Do you see if the Mavs struggling and you guys kind of in the middle of the pack? Do you see somehow, some way, Kyrie Irving get to the Los Angeles Lakers?
if it makes sense for both teams, like if it's just a disaster with Kyrie there and the Lakers are not where they want to be, yeah. But to see, here's the thing: Kyrie got his money now. So what was the contract Kyrie got? Anybody remember?
Kareem, do you know exactly? I don't know.
Was
I
it
know
two
he was 200
years,
some million,
80 million or something like that, or
80 million something.
yeah, I think it's 2 years, 80 mil is what he's guaranteed. So that's not a big commitment. So I definitely could see the Lakers want to go that route, but it depends on what they'd have to give up. Because that would be like I could see Dallas saying, like, say Dallas does want to do a deal like that. Dallas season would have to just flat out be over for them to even do that. You know what I mean? To trade with the Lakers in that conference. If they even close, they're not thinking about trading with the Lakers. But if that did go down and they just want to move Kyrie, the Lakers wanting, that would take D'Lo and that would take like a Rui. And I just don't know. It depends on how these guys are playing. The Lakers are very loyal, man. When you are loyal, the Lakers are loyal. And I
Yo,
think
can we get to 100 likes, man? There's 145
Thanks.
people here, and it's only
Hey,
30.
but you got the king in LeBron James there though, and
I'm a,
he wanted Kyrie.
I'm a,
So
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I really see LeBron taking a back seat in this stuff. You notice since he broke the record, LeBron's been kind of quiet when it comes to that. Front office moves, all that kind of stuff. I think and part of it is I believe he likes what the Lakers have done. That's part of why he's not said anything, because I believe he likes the roster that the Lakers have. All these guys are talking about their camaraderie, how they like being around each other and all that. That stuff's important when you're trying to win a chip. And these guys like actually like each other. And the new guys so far, from what I'm hearing, the Princes, the Gabes, and they're fitting in well. You know, rookies gonna do what they told, so you normally don't have no issues with rookies. Even Christian Wood, y'all listen to Christian Wood's talk. Even his speech is different now.
Yeah, you're right.
Even Christian Wood's speech. I mean, so a lot of these dudes, like Christian Wood from LA, bro. Like a lot of these dudes, they're playing for their hometown team. They're playing for the team they always wanted to play for. So you're going to get, and they're still playing for big contracts. So you're going to get them on their best behavior. So I just don't see anybody like bucking and making waves. And it ain't the same scenario where Schroeder came in and all. You know what I mean? Think about it. All these guys under contract. And it ain't a bunch of, see, remember what the Lakers normally do? Top heavy, and then got a bunch of guys on minimum deals. We don't have a bunch of guys on minimum deals now. Got Vanderbilt, Rui, Reeves, Gabe came in paid. What's his name came in? Torrey Prince came in paid. You see what I'm saying? These guys came in with contracts, bro. You said what?
No, I'm sorry. That was the background.
No, my bad. Yeah, so these guys got money, so they got a different mindset. And they see that the Lakers are going all in. The Lakers are going all in trying to win. And I think the Lakers are doing what they did in 2020. We got a lot of size and we got a lot of depth. That's what we had in 2020. And I think they're trying to win it that way. And again, Milwaukee had the blueprint, y'all, when they did it 4 years ago with Giannis now. If your stars can play low minutes, bro, that gets them through the regular season. Low manage them in the regular season in game, though. And then think about it. When you got look what D'Lo doing. Now, I'm not saying he's gonna do this in the regular season, shoot this good, because I think he's shooting like 68% from three. And
yeah, it's gonna go down.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not expecting D'Lo to play like he's playing now, but I mean,
Lakers
let's just say D'Lo is a because I think this is doable. 50% from the field and 40% from three. And he's close to 80, 90 guys from the free throw line. So if we getting that from D'Lo, and he distributed, think about the other day, man, that booker played 20 minutes. He had 21 points and 8 assists in 20 minutes. Now, again, I know it's preseason. He was playing against Sacramento Kings. Their starters was out there, y'all. It wasn't like they was playing against the bums of Sacramento Kings. He was playing against the starters for those 2 quarters he played. You see what I'm saying? So I like the way the Lakers got it constructed. They're doing exactly what I figured they would do, because you got to have the depth to endure injury, and you have to have the depth so your stars aren't forced to play a bunch of minutes. There'll be games where LeBron's hot or whatever, you need him and AD more, and they got to play a few more minutes. But there'll be games also where they're blowing folk out, and them boogers only get to play 25 minutes, 24 minutes. You know what I'm saying? They playing 8 minutes a quarter for the first 3 quarters, and they're about 25. They're not playing the 4th quarter. You see what I'm saying? They've only played 24 minutes that game. So I can see some of those games going like that. So, and see, like I told everybody, I think Sac gonna fall off, man. Y'all watch Sac. Remember I told y'all, what did I say? I said the Sacramento and I think Cleveland. Those are 2 teams on each conference that I don't think they're not gonna do what they did last year. I don't see Sacramento definitely being, what were they, 3 last year? Number 3 in the East? Or the what? 2?
I can see that. I can see Sacramento still being a top 3, top 4 team.
No, Sac
no way. No way.
I can see that.
No way.
Sac gonna
all
fall.
Right.
They're gonna fall off.
Name all the teams.
I think Cleveland gonna fall off.
Name all the teams in the West. I know you're gonna name the Lakers, Nuggets, and Phoenix. Outside of them 3, who real deal better than Sacramento?
I still think that Memphis is still gonna be able to be fine. They're gonna win.
Dallas gonna be better than Sacramento.
I don't know if Dallas.
Nah, Dallas ain't gonna be better than Sacramento.
But I think Golden State.
Not in the regular season.
I think Golden State can win more games. I think the Clippers can win more games than them.
I most definitely don't trust the Clippers. I don't trust the Clippers.
I'm missing somebody. Who I'm missing? It's a big team I'm missing. But right there, that's 7 teams that I just. Oh, Minnesota. Minnesota can win more games than them. I know it's a team. New Orleans is a team, definitely. Were they healthy? Oh, yeah. Remember, they were 2nd last year.
New Orleans go break their team up around All-Star break. I most definitely don't trust them.
Hey, if they're not injured and they playing well, I doubt it. I
They
really
gonna
do.
trade. They gonna trade that porn star to New York.
Nah, they ain't gonna trade him. Nah.
They gonna break up the
Honestly,
whole
honestly,
damn house.
honestly, I think Cleveland gonna end up trading old boy. I do. I think that because he don't even want to be there. He already causing waves, and they seen the whole chemistry of their team. Look how good Cleveland looked before they did the trade, y'all. That's what. Think about it. What made them attractive? How good Garland was playing. How good the big guys look. That's what made
And Rick
Cleveland.
Rubio was looking good with Cleveland before they
Man,
got Spider.
tell you, oh boy, now he's such a shot jacker, bro. He done came in and messed that whole chemistry up of that team, and he's still publicly talking about going to New York. I
The
think
second
Cleveland.
one works.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Nah, I was talking. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead. I was talking about that, but yeah, I think they're gonna get rid of him, bro. Especially if they mediocre. I think they're gonna do a deal with New York. And to me, everybody talking about. I think it was there might have been you, Kareem, telling me, no, we got to get more back because it's
Yeah,
Mitchell.
I
Man,
said that. I said that.
you got young stars on that team though, y'all. You got to understand. You got two guys that you look at, and all the other GMs in the league look at as stars. That's in Garland and the big fellow came from USC. They believe those two dudes can be stars. I think selfish guards can stop them dudes from developing. So I don't necessarily need to bring back a big time star. I need pieces that's going to come in, help me win games, not cause problems, and I can still develop my two stars because they're both young. They're both young. I'm not looking to win a chip this year, but I'm looking to cement who they are in the NBA. Like I want Garland to be a consensus all-star, not just one time. You see what I'm saying? I want him to continue to be. And that boy's sick. I don't know if y'all watch him close. When they just let him go to work and do his thing, that boy is a nightmare to deal with. But when you got him as an ancillary player, he's sitting back there, a catch and shoot guy, you taking away all of that dude talent. And that's what old boy does because he keep the ball in his hand all the time. And yeah, he do some spectacular stuff, but it don't necessarily lead to wins. Look at all this stuff everybody talk about. But look what happened. The Bookers got bounced in the first round. No, give me Grimes, give me quickly. Excuse me, give me one of them big men and give me a bunch of picks. I'm telling you. That's what I would do if I was Cleveland. And I would solidify that team with youth, cheap contracts, and draft picks down the road. Plus, I'll have cap space if I take on a high-end contract that's about to expire, like that shooter they got that they don't even use. That's $20 million right there that's going to fall off. That's money I can give to the big fella because I already paid Garland. I got to pay the big fella. If it's not next year's
Bro,
the
you
year
gotta
after.
show your face. Goat news. You gotta show your face.
You know what I'm saying? I got to pay. What's the dude's name, y'all? From USC, the big man they got there, the fourth pick in the draft. Then Cleveland. I forgot the dude's name, but
You
they
talk
got
about Mobley.
Mobley. Yeah, Evan Mobley. I don't know why I forgot his name. You got to pay him. So where's that money coming from? See, I'm telling you, I
Hey,
think
I think Cleveland they gotta hand the team over to Garland. I think they need to make Mobley the real number two. And I will try to get rid of Spider if I'm Cleveland.
I would. I think you can get a haul from New York that's still going to be good for you. You can get 3 good draft picks from New York. Because, see, the less accolades the players coming back got, the more draft picks you can get. And I don't want Barrett. I guarantee they try to put Barrett in the deal, but I don't want Barrett. I don't want that dude
You don't need him.
for 4 more years. Remember, he just signed that deal. So he got 5 years. He got 4 more years at 30 mil. I don't want that. I would rather have Grimes. I think I can get more production. Now, he's not going to score like Barrett. Grimes ain't. He ain't going to score like that. But I got Quickly to score in that trade. Quickly's my scorer. And them together don't make what Barrett make. Not even close. Man, I'm telling you. And then these dudes can get a chance to come up and gel together. That team could be dangerous, man. But they need to plan for their future and not act like you. See, I think Cleveland – is a victim to their own selves because they listen to the hype because they got him now. And folk are actually thinking they're contenders. They're not contenders. You got to be realistic with yourself. You don't have, they'd have paid Max Strus the money, which I think was a mistake, but they did it, right? But they're not contenders. They're not a team that I'm looking at coming out of the East. They're not even in the top 4 or 5 in my teams. I still think New York better than them, unfortunately. And of course, I'm gonna go with Philly, Miami, Boston, Milwaukee. All them teams are better than them. I actually like Toronto better than them. man, Orlando may pass them dudes.
Yeah, you're right.
Orlando may pass them. I'm not that team gonna fall, man. I can tell you that team is not gonna be in the top in the East, man. And I just they're not. Even if they do, even if old boy can get them through the regular season and win a bunch of games, they're gonna do what they did last year. They're gonna get bounced in the first round. He gonna have some spectacular games, but you still gonna take that L and
But
take
you
your
never been a real fan of Donovan Mitchell.
bro. Guys like that, Kareem, you can't win chips with dudes like that.
You
You
always said that.
cannot, yeah, you cannot win chips with guys like that. They
He
can't.
he like James Harden, but a different version.
Yeah, a smaller version. Harden at least 6'4" with a big body.
Right.
This dude 6'1". He got hops, but he a little dude. He a little dude. That's
I
why he
swear.
dropped in the thing. That's why he dropped to the late lottery because he's small.
Yeah,
Uh,
they're concerned about his size.
Yeah. They're concerned. And his shot select. Remember, he didn't. It ain't like he was a 50%, 45% shooter. And Booker field goal percentage
Yeah,
was
he shoot like
horrible.
40%.
Bro, he was horrible coming out. I mean, he wasn't. He was a good player. He didn't have the numbers and the intangibles to be a high lottery pick. But the talent was there. Everybody saw the talent. That's why he still went when he went, which I think that's a great pick for him there. But if he's gonna be your best player and the ball in his hand the most, you're in trouble. You're not gonna win. And New
uh,
York deserve what they get because they always start chasing. That
They always start chasing.
yeah, they always are. And see, if the opportunity comes again to get him, especially for those role players, oh my God. People would think in their minds that's the same kind of situation that Utah did with what's the name now. Well, let's look at the end result of that. I don't know who won. When you go back and look about it right now, who y'all think won that trade? I don't know yet because Minnesota, I can tell you this. Minnesota's team is built right now as one of the better teams to be able to deal with Denver. They're one of the few teams in the league
Yeah, they
for
built for
sure.
Denver.
Yeah, they know for sure they got the size to go at Denver. They got the size, they got the youth and the athleticism, and they got smart guys like Conley and some other dudes over there. So
They said Denver said they played them the best.
yeah. So again, that size matters. So I don't know who won that trade yet. I don't know. And I think Minnesota's one of them teams that's going to be right there competing, man. I really do. I think they're going to be right there competing. I think they're a playoff team. Like, I think Minnesota is a top 6 team in the West. I do. They keep their stuff together. They don't get hurt. I think they could be a top 6 team.
Elder and Kareem, can I ask y'all a question real quick?
Yes, sir.
Like, when I was watching the game yesterday, I swear I wanted to ask y'all this since yesterday, but I'm watching the game and it's like, at one point, it's like our third string. It's the fourth quarter. They still got like 3 of their starters in there. And I'm like, what? It's a preseason game, the fourth quarter. Why are y'all still playing y'all starters right now? Did y'all think it was because of just being embarrassed or because they thought they could win that game?
I don't think it was because they were embarrassed. I think those starters needed that work. And I do agree with the last part. I think they thought they could win that game, so they took an option to get it. You know, they took a chance to get it because they had 2 starters and Monk in the game, which Monk is
Right. That was weird.
And the Lakers was handling them, dude.
And handling them.
Sacramento issue, and what just why I told everybody they're gonna struggle in the playoffs. Sacramento's issue is they ain't committed to defense, bro. And I don't know what happened because Mike Brown used to be known as a defense.
Yeah, he was.
These dudes are not committed to play defense, bro, and they can't stop nobody. The Lakers was scoring easily, bro. Oh, and think about it. They top 3 players didn't even play. The Lakers' top 3 players.
That's what I was tripping off of. Like, it should not have been a game.
This year, with the talent that these teams have, the offensive firepower they got, you have to play defense, and Sacramento just don't. That's why I'm telling you, I see teams like Houston. I'm gonna tell you, I've been a real trip. I see teams like Portland beating them some games because they just don't play D, and they got enough offense. If you ain't committed to play D, you finna get beat, man, in this league, especially in the West. The West, man, look at the talent that Denver's got. Look at the talent the Clippers got. Look at the talent Phoenix got. Look at the talent Golden State has. Look at the talent the Lakers have. Look at the talent that Minnesota has. Look at the talent. I forgot this that New Orleans has.
Damn, it is a lot of teams.
There's some talented teams. The West is back stacked, y'all. The East, let's keep it a buck. The
Shit.
East, the only teams you really thinking about right now. I mean, Miami, you
It's
never can count.
two. It's
It's
two
two teams,
teams. It's
but
two
you could never
teams.
count Miami out. But the only two teams of relevance is Boston and Milwaukee. The West, literally, the West to me, like who can you just 100% X out? Maybe San Antonio. You can't X out OKC. I didn't even mention them. You look at all you. I ain't mentioned OKC, who was right there last year.
OKC gonna be good.
Bro, the West. I'm trying to think.
OKC gonna be good.
Can
What
somebody give me another team in the West besides the San Antonio Spurs? I didn't name Dallas, y'all. I didn't name Dallas.
I know. I was
Are
thinking
you
Dallas. I
serious?
was just thinking
And
Dallas.
The
and this is why I
Clippers.
know Sacramento. And when I say drop, just think about it. Even if Sacramento make the play-in, that's a huge drop, y'all. They go from
Yeah,
third seed
from first to the
to making the play.
play.
I'm telling you, them bookers could literally, if they don't get their shit together, they can literally. That's the team that may be making a major move. Because they can fall, they could be a one-hit wonder. You got to the playoffs, and it may be 16 more years before you get back to the playoffs.
Mm.
You got to play defense, and they don't. Who they got? Who did they bring in this year to make you think, okay, we finna go to another level of defense? They got a lot of offensive guys, no defensive dudes,
That
none.
JaVale McGee ain't gonna cut it.
Man, he ain't even gonna get many minutes.
He only gonna play like 12 minutes.
All right,
He
Yeah,
only
right.
play a
he
lot
is
of
not
minutes.
gonna play many minutes, bro. He's older. He got the asthma. I mean, you can peg him maybe 10 to 15 minutes a game max, bro. And that I just don't see him doing that because they're gonna be down. So most of the games I think they're gonna be down. So they're gonna be playing small ball.
It'll be crazy if Mike Brown go from coach of the year to fired the next year. That'll
No, I
be
don't think they're gonna
Nah, they
fire
ain't gonna fire
him.
him. They're not
They're
gonna
not
do
gonna
that.
fire him. But I think they're gonna have to. They're gonna realize this year that roster has to be changed. The roster is not good, and because the other teams have gotten so good offensively, it's going to expose their defense even more. You know, but I mean, look at all them teams. I mean, again, I'm still wondering, y'all. I named one team out of 15 teams in the West that is probably a guarantee we ain't got to worry about, which is San Antonio. Who else, y'all? Who in the West do we not have to worry about?
I think Houston gonna be a little tough
I
with
couldn't name
Van
you.
Vliet
I
and
could not.
Dylan Brooks.
I couldn't say Houston. That's why I didn't name them. Now I
what
think they're still going to be in the bottom five. I
But they're
think
gonna
they
be
are,
tough though. They're gonna compete.
but that could be 11th.
They got
what a,
good coach.
what about Utah?
There you go. That's another team that is not going to win a lot of games, in my opinion. They got some talent, but I don't think they got enough to win games this year. And I don't see Utah's defense going to that level. They got young guys that Utah is still in that mode where they want to see who they want to invest in and who they don't. They know
Would
they're
you
gonna keep marketing. They like him. They like the big fella that made the world championship team, Kessler.
Walker Kessler, yeah.
Like Walker Kessler. Everybody else on that team could be moved. And see, Utah, Danny Ainge is just putting himself in a position to collect things. Because think about it. Utah still has the Clarksons and all that. They still got a lot of pieces on good contracts that teams could say, if I can get him from Utah, he will help. You see what I'm saying? And Danny Ainge know that. He ain't even trying to win this year. He's literally putting talent out there and getting that coach to make them play hard so they can compete and at the same time showcase the talent they got so that they
so they
can
can
do
get
type
some
of trade.
picks?
Yeah, and then hit it big. I don't know who he's targeting. Like I ain't look. Maybe he wants what's the dude? What's the best high school player now? What's the dude name everybody talking about? Cooper Flag or whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's trying to position to get Cooper Flag. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
Cooper Flag, yeah.
he's trying to position to get some big player in the next 2 to 3 years that's coming through the draft. So he's just showcasing talent, bro. Is all he's doing, and trying to get somebody to say, "Look, we need that dude to get us over." Why you think they got Taylor Horton Tucker playing the point? They're
Right.
trying to show his talent off and get Toronto because that's the one team everybody knows loves Taylor Horton Tucker. They trying to get Toronto to pull the trigger on Taylor Horton Tucker.
Hey, Kareem, how you think it's gonna shake out in Memphis this year? We didn't name Memphis either.
I think they're gonna struggle, but I think they're gonna be solid though. See, it
No, we
depends.
named, I did. I named Memphis earlier. Go ahead, Kareem. I'm sorry.
You
Marcus
did?
Smart,
Okay.
see, Jared Jackson, he gonna be out. I think 3 weeks, and then
Oh, is he?
yeah,
That's
What
not
happened?
good.
he gonna be out 3 weeks, and then you got
He got hurt? Did he get hurt?
Yup.
I didn't know that, Kareem. I knew old boy was out, the point guard, but see, I wasn't too concerned about that because they still got Bane, and then they got Marcus Smart.
And then they
So I,
picked up Derrick Rose.
yeah, and Rose ain't a big thing in my opinion. Rose, I'm looking more at guys gonna really get up there and play. Marcus Smart is a good fill-in right there.
Right. The
I'm saying
defense.
good, solid, everything, just leader, all that, and then you still got Bane. But if
Big boy.
JJJ and old boys, they missing, like he missing 3 weeks. That's 10, 12 games, Kareem.
That's almost the same amount
Wow.
that Morant gonna miss.
What are you out? 25? What Morant missed
Yep,
25?
25.
That's a month and a half right there for Morant. He missed the first month because they play like 16, 17 games a month. So he missing the first month and a half, bro. Man, I don't.
They can be
I,
in a bad
that's your
place.
two. That's your two best players. So if I
Right.
did not know if Jaren Jackson was still there, I would say Memphis is still going to be good because they committed to play defense and they deep and they got a lot of talent and they're young. But
Yeah.
with them gone, bro, they finna get their head blown.
Get the doors blown off.
Yeah.
Right.
But you just load up on Desmond Bain. Now you can just load up on him, because he's good, but he ain't that good, like when he can handle 2, 3 guys at a time. He's better as an ancillary player that you got to rotate to. Now, if you game planning for him, and you sending 2 people at him, get the ball out of his hands, they in trouble. They in trouble. They in a world of trouble. Yeah.
2020 or this year's Lakers team, which one you feel is the best team?
But 2020, they won the chip. I mean, you can't. This team ain't won a game yet. This team ain't won an NBA game yet.
I
So,
mean,
but
like without the chip, just
I
talent.
can't take that out, bro. I can't
Right.
take that out.
You can't just I
I
got
can't
you.
eliminate that.
You
That
can't. It's
team
too big.
got it. 2020 got it done. I don't know what this team gonna do. I have high hopes. I have some expectations. I don't know about injuries. I don't know nothing. So I can't
Right.
compare them talent wise because the talent don't mean shit to me. You still
Right.
got to get out
It's
there and
been
get
plenty of
there.
talented teams that then lost,
Absolutely. There you go.
like Miami.
There you go, bro. Plenty of talented teams that don't go nowhere. But I mean, Houston had a bunch of talented teams. Got their ass bounced every first round with Tracy McGrady. You know what I'm saying? So it
Yeah.
just
Tracy, let me ask you this.
mm-hmm.
Do y'all think, like, I don't know how old you, bro, but I always thought Hall of Fame was certain things. Do you think Tracy McGrady a Hall of Fame?
That's a tough one.
Like, people say he like a shoe in, but I'm like, you
Uh,
think about it, he stayed hurt and he never got the first round. He don't got no real big, like, monumental playoff moments.
yes, he do.
I said a
When he
lot.
was
Like,
in Houston, remember?
yeah, but I'm talking about, like,
I
that
know he
first
don't.
round.
He ain't really won nothing. Not for real.
He never really did nothing. And then he's hurt. But they say them guys, I don't like the Hall of Fame right now.
Nah, they be
I ain't even heard,
emotional, man. They be all about emotions. A lot of that be
but I was gonna do a video on it when Brian Windhurst, maybe he was pumping it up. He talked about Drew Holiday. I'm like, how? Like, when
Well,
you
one he won a chip, and then you have to.
right,
He's a multiple. I think he's made the All Star team multiple times.
he
right.
So
made it once and then made it once like last year. He made it like 10 years apart. Like, that's
okay,
not.
I get it. I get it. What they look at though, people forget it is not the NBA Hall of Fame. It is the Basketball Hall of Fame,
But
Right.
and
he
they
wasn't that good
consider.
in college though.
What I'm saying though, they consider everything that you have done basketball wise, and I think there's even other criteria they
McGrady
put in.
didn't play
Yeah, he
college.
didn't play college, yeah. But I'm telling you, I think they look at other factors instead of just what they did in the NBA. They look at the international play, they look at the college play, they just look at their whole basket. That's why it's called the Basketball Hall of Fame.
I don't
And
like
so
it.
I
He
don't again, I think it should be the elite of the elite, and guys that are just pretty good or above average shouldn't make it in. I don't think they should, but
did he
When you
win
think of a
gold?
Hall of Fame
Did he
player,
win
you
gold in
looking
the
and you
Olympics?
a Hall of Fame players you shouldn't have to guess. Like, why
I
they
think he
playing you
did.
like these great. Them guys nobody never talked about Drew Holiday never been top at nothing.
Right.
Chauncey Bill, all of them, like, who they even thinking about? Like, it should be something what they did a lot of people could do. may win, go to All Star here, go to All Star there, then win a title. What that? And you ain't even the best player on your team. Like, oh, but oh, Elder, you know what to say to you too?
What's up?
Do you think? Because after I got the phone to you earlier, I was telling you, I said I was thinking about you earlier when no, DeMar DeRozan shouldn't be no Hall of Famer. When I was thinking about you earlier, when I told you that Twitter they bombed on Shea Gildress, because they had
Mm-hmm.
Shea Gildress over LeBron in the top. That ESPN, I don't like their list, but some spots I
I'm
agree
never
with.
yeah.
But do you think that's fair having Shea 9? Because they were saying they was killing him because they really mad that he's over LeBron, but then they were saying Kyrie and Dame should have been over him also. What you had to
Um,
say about that?
I think that in that particular thing, I don't even know where they were ranked at, but I think I said that a while back that Shea is. I mean, just he's young, he's talented. I mean, did he lead the league in scoring last year or came close to it? I
I
mean,
think he did.
he scored 30 a game last year. No, I mean, he the man right now. Shea the man right now, and he young.
Every
Don't
NBA player, you know how I ain't mean to cut you off. Every
yeah,
NBA player talk about him.
they
They
are.
they don't just talk about him. They be like, damn,
Man,
He's the next one they worried about. When
didn't
all
KD
time.
came, there's
did
like Tobin was like, man, we got a problem with this dude. We
didn't the
can tell.
Clippers trade him?
Yeah.
Yeah, for Paul George.
Oh my God,
Yeah, for
that's
Paul
But,
crazy.
George.
but you know what's crazy? This how
That's
you got to give
crazy.
Elder his props, y'all. I want every all 100 and something of you guys give Elder his props because when Elder, I remember a couple years ago, and all you guys, a lot of you guys was going crazy saying, "Yo, I'm unsubscribing." When Elder said he'd trade Shea Gildress for LeBron, when LeBron said talked about Josh Giddey, and
Yeah.
all went down on him about Shea ain't nothing, Shea this. Y'all was going in on Shea, and Shea is bad. Shea is official. So Elder, the next year later, it came like they like, damn. I know people
He
like
really
Elder
and
was
he
right.
really yeah, he really put him on this past year. So again, Shea is just that dude. He's that next dude. He's durable. He plays a lot. Hey, brother Marty, man, appreciate you. Marty Collins, man.
Attorney Marty, thanks, man. I ain't,
Yeah.
you know what? I ain't get a super chat in the Cash App all summer.
Wow, that's
For
crazy.
real. After the season stopped, like the trade deadline and
Man,
all that.
let me read it. Let me read Marty. Man, we appreciate you, Marty. He said Hall of Fame players you shouldn't have to guess. No truer word, said Kareem. And I agree with both
Yeah.
of y'all. Doubt you shouldn't have to guess. It should be an automatic and a thought. I just know that with the basketball, it's the basketball Hall of Fame. Like philanthropy, people can get into basketball Hall of Fame for their contributions to the game of basketball and what they did behind the scenes. So it's not like the NFL or NHL or all the baseball and all that.
Thank you,
This is
Marty.
basketball. So you have a bunch of college and international and businessmen that contribute. All of them make it to the thing. So to y'all be the glory. But yes, I agree with that, my brother. I agree with that.
Elder, what it was, because I can remember the conversations like yesterday.
Uh huh.
And this conversation wasn't no one day. It was like every day when he spoke about Josh Giddey and he said Josh Giddey and people, and this was around the Super Bowl time, I remember. And you kept defending Shea, like, yo, you put him in AD, you knew exactly. You said, I'm telling you, he's the right guy. People was like, I don't know about him. You was like, I'm telling you, he the right guy. He gonna be all. You spoke so highly about. I could probably go back and find it.
I
A
remember,
lot of
and
people
the
was
reason
killing you, Elder.
you said what?
A lot of people was killing you when you were saying
Oh,
that.
I
You
remember,
was
but
like
again,
AD and Shea. You said you could go. And I remember you said, and this when people really said you smoke. You said I would do it straight up. It was like, yo, he's smoking.
Straight up.
yeah,
Right.
Yo, they was like, Elder is going crazy.
He
It's
done
like,
lost his
yo,
mind.
because they was
yeah.
saying they
I
was,
knew you
and I
couldn't do it.
remember they was like, nah, you would have to give up Shea and like to remember we had the two picks.
Yeah.
We had the 27 and 29.
Well, see, Kareem, that's the difference between like a fan running an NBA team and somebody with some basketball sense running the NBA team. That's the difference.
Yeah, and I said that too. Also, what people wanted to ignore, the Lakers that came out publicly saying that what their goal was is to put a dynamic guard next to AD, and a lot of folk was talking about Zach LaVine and all these kind of dudes like that.
Yep, I remember.
I was like, the dude you really want next to him is Shea Gilgeous because of how efficient he is in scoring. He don't have to chuck up a bunch of threes. He keeps the floor space. Nobody in this league has been able to stop this young man from getting to the basket. When you game plan against him, like every team does, you're double, triple teaming him. They still have not figured out a way to stop this 6'7", 6'8" dude from or 6'6", 6'7" dude from slithering through every defense in the NBA. He takes more in the paint shots than anybody in the league, bro. He's top 5 in free throws, y'all. He's got a midi game out this world. And you can't stop him, even though you know he's going to the basket. They still can't stop him. And he make it look effortless. So I'm like, bro, that would fit so good with AD. Because when they would have to collapse on him, oh my God, it'd be so many lobs, so many dump offs, so many drop over the shoulder passes to AD, man. He would destroy them dudes. That would be a great combo together. But Orlando, they got something special going on down there. So this Chet dude, they really feeling Chet. And then when you put Giddy, the consummate professional, the guy that kind of runs the whole thing, and then let Shea be the man, they got some stars down there, bro.
Yeah, they gonna be good.
That
Cause
really,
D-Lo and them, all of everybody like he's unguardable. They said you can't do nothing, no matter what you do, you can't do nothing. And I ain't gonna lie, that's why I said it. I was thinking I'm like, Seth Elder was the Lakers GM. And he did that. He would have got killed for that 1 year. But this year, last year, remember that was before the year he had.
Yeah.
And I think that now they've been, you know how like some trades look crazy, like when you just talking about the Knicks, when you talk about the Knicks in Cleveland, you said it look crazy from when you hear it, but then when it fall in place, you'll be like, okay, because a lot of trades like that. Like even now, like it looks crazy. Like they gave up Shea, Gallinari, and a bunch of picks for Paul George, and now you look at Shea clearly a better player than Paul George. So sometimes you gotta be a GM. You can't just look at. You have to be open-minded and look. That's a perfect example. You know what I'm saying? It was a perfect example, and I want to highlight that because, and the reason why I brought it up because Shea got killed on Instagram. They were saying overrated, and they were saying that they was mad because they had him over LeBron. So they was pissed off. So and I was just there. I said, wow, look how this shit came out. I remember clearly they used to have them talks.
Mm-hmm. What did they have Shea ranked? Do you remember the rankings?
They had Shea at 9, LeBron at 10.
Did y'all see Jason Tatum's top 5 most skilled player ranked today?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that was crazy.
They actually, yeah, I don't like.
That was
You
crazy.
in the game playing right now?
Yeah, in the game right now.
What did he say?
If I could remember, let me try to remember.
Oh, yeah, that's Shea at 8. Yeah, Shea at 8, and LeBron at 9, AD at 10. Yeah.
I'm not mad at that list.
Yeah. But so you like what you saw the prior to it, Elder.
Absolutely. Now, don't get me wrong. I fully understand why the Clippers had to trade him because you're not looking at it like, well, he had the potential in a couple of years to be better than Paul George. You have to look at it from a business standpoint. You don't get Kawhi without doing the trade.
Yeah, you wouldn't get Kawhi. Yeah.
And he ain't better than Kawhi. So when Kawhi helped, he's not. So, I mean, I get why they did what they did. I do. But I'd have put a whole lot of value on Shea, and I wouldn't want to give up as many picks. I'd have put a lot of value on that dude. Oklahoma City got over, and they racking it in now. But I saw that talent, and then what at that time, a lot of people was talking about LeBron leaving, and he was threatening doing all that stuff. That's the only reason I brought it up.
Yeah, that's how it came up. That's how it came up.
He did that giddy thing, talking about,
he was like, bye.
Yeah. You want to play the game?
He was like, bye. Yeah. You want to play games? Bye. I remember the whole conversation like yesterday. when it came up, when the dude said F them picks, when the football coach said F them picks, and he said Josh Giddey and stuff, you was like, bah. You said I would call him right now, and I'll give him give me shade. And he's like, matter of fact, I'll do it straight up.
If the money matched, I sure would.
He said,
at that time, I would have done it straight up because
yo,
I
you
think
said that shit.
because of who LeBron was, but then the talent of Shea being young, they would have been trying to say something different in the league. But I ain't giving up picks to move LeBron because he's still the cash GOAT. And look, let's keep it a buck. LeBron is still a good player. LeBron's still extremely productive. Even as old as he is, he's still extremely productive, moves good. So I'm not saying LeBron is chopped liver. He's not. But for what the Lakers wanted, that would have been easy. And now you got that dynamic guard wing player to go with Anthony Davis moving forward.
You can imagine the Laker team, like right now, if you substitute how good that'd be. Shea at the point. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Now, Kareem, I gotta say this. I have to say this to keep it a buck. I really like this team with LeBron because he don't have to do as much. He can just score. And then with his distribution abilities with this team, I actually like this roster with LeBron. Like if you ask me today, who's healthy, none of that stuff's into play, who's a better fit for this roster, I would have to say LeBron. Now, Shea is great. He's going to do real good, and they're going to run and do all that. But if LeBron's distribution, the way he distributes, and LeBron's a very good rebounder still. And that's things the Lakers are going to need. I think they would need LeBron's distribution, the way he distributes the ball to people, get everybody going, and the way he rebounds, more than they would need Shea scoring. Because literally, let's keep it a buck. Him and LeBron, they scoring pretty much on the same level. Well, LeBron, what did he average last year? 26, 20. I mean, the LeBron average. I mean, just average.
LeBron still could score.
Yeah, it was like 26.
They're scoring like a push, but LeBron is still a much better passer, and he's a way better rebounder. You know what I'm saying? He's a way better rebounder right now than old boy.
And he's so tall, he could see over the guards.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So with this team and the way we got it, now, don't get me wrong. I think Shea would dice the league up with this team too, because he's doing it with guys that ain't as good. But I'm gonna tell you now, Shea got a lot of talent over there too, man. That dark skin, is it Williams? Is it?
Oh, Williams. He hit bigger Drew Holiday,
bro.
Him and Drew Holiday got the same game.
That dude, I'm so
impressed.
I'm very impressed
with Drew Holiday.
I would be trying to do anything and everything to pry that dude from them, because my thing is this. They're gonna get to a point where somebody has to go, y'all, because they can't pay all these dudes. Right. They can't pay Shea, they can't pay Giddey, they can't pay Chet, they can't pay Williams, they can't pay them all. Somebody's got to go. They already paid old boy Dort. You see what I'm saying? So somebody gonna have to go eventually. So he's the one. I think when you list that name of those there, they're not getting rid of Chet, second pick. They're not getting rid of Josh Giddey, the one that runs their show. They're not getting rid of Shea. This dude may be the one on the way out. So if they know that right now, maybe they're trying to get up a haul. Like if I got a young player they like and picks they like, I'm trying to get that dude. Like if they call me, and I know this ain't going to happen. I'm not saying this is going to happen because it's not. But if they call me and said, man, we really wanted to get Hood Safino, man. We needed another ball. We really liked him for some odd reason. Hood Safino may be on out of there, y'all.
Maybe I'll trade him any day of the week for Williams.
Listen what I'm hold on. Listen what I'm saying, y'all. I'm not saying they're on the same level because Williams was a higher pick, I believe. He was like a top 10 pick, I think, like 9 or something, and Safino was 17. I'm just saying, if I have a younger guy that they really like, and they understand, that buys me 2 more years before I got to pay a dude. And I know I can't repay this dude. So I got to what can I get? That's how they think. What can I get early so that I don't get caught up in the mix? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to sneak in. And I just use Hood Safino because that was our first round pick this year. But they may say I want Hood Safino and Max Lewis. I would do that. But I wouldn't do that if I was what's the name them. But maybe they value the picks the Lakers got. I would be willing to give up those picks because getting a guy like him, my team gonna be good. Like I said, my team gonna be good. The way that team is structured right now, team can be good 5 years from now.
Oh yeah, real life.
They're young enough with all that, and they got the flexibility to make moves to still be good 5 years from now. So it's 2024 because I'm gonna use the season coming up. I'm not concerned about what's going on in 2029. When I got guys I know in 2029, if I just kept this team together, I got a bunch of 32, 33-year olds on this team. You know what I'm
That
saying? So
all know each other.
yeah, I got flexibility, bro. So, but that's the dude. Somebody need to be looking to steal him because I don't know how they're gonna pay him unless he takes a hometown discount. Unless he takes a Lou Dort type of deal, I don't know how they're gonna pay him. I don't know how they're gonna pay.
Here it is right here. Kareem, Jason Tatum's top five most skilled players in the NBA today is Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Paul George, and himself. And he from St. Louis. I can't believe he said that, man. I'm like, this is crazy.
I actually, what's wrong with the list?
It's a good list. He
It's
said
a good
skilled.
list,
Paul George highly skilled.
but how you gonna leave out
Leave out who?
Jokic not athletic.
he didn't say it didn't say athletic. It didn't say athletic. It just said skill.
I just took Devin Booker out.
Yeah, I might have had Jokic instead of Booker.
Yeah, because Booker.
All them other dudes got. I mean, Paul George, man, his skill
Paul
level.
George is highly skilled,
and so is Tatum. Tatum is very highly skilled, and Kevin Durant is skilled. So
and Kyrie.
Oh, Kyrie really
Kyrie got all them skills.
So I ain't mad at his list.
Yeah, Devin Booker.
I don't get
that. Devin Booker don't do nowhere near them. His handle not that good. He's just a scorer.
Right, he unpacked his skill. I don't know. I'm with it, but I just still feel like it's a couple other players. But whatever. He young too, so whatever.
I mean, you can put Joel Embiid on that list.
Yeah, but it's his top. It was his top five.
Yeah,
so I just wanted to know how y'all felt about it. But I am like super pumped about this Lakers team, man. I ain't really seen a bench on the team like this. But I ain't never seen it.
This bench should be good. He got to instill confidence in him. And like guy like Torrin Prince, even though he want to start, I watched his interview. He was saying that he wants to take the second unit to a level they've never been before.
Flatline, right?
The NBA ain't never seen it. This is the thing. You talking about him, Gabe Vincent. You talking about Woods. You talking about Rui, bro? That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot to deal with.
Those guys are all starters when you think about it.
Right, all of them.
You literally got a starting team coming off your bench. So Lakers to me.
Yo, Rui got some big ass shoulders.
Rui
yeah,
y'all
Rui I be watching Rui, man. Rui get down.
Rui got a bag, bro.
Did you see? Did you hear that he was? You heard? I know you heard about him and LeBron all summer.
Working out.
You could see it. You could see it a little bit. The way he moving. He ain't D-Lo. I like the way D-Lo ain't thinking. He just playing.
Man.
He just playing. He ain't thinking. He ain't thinking about nothing but the next move. I like that.
I don't blame him.
He said Jalen Noel to the Kings. He just signed it. He good. He will play with Minnesota. Jalen Noel.
Oh yeah, and the reason why my man Woods was a little out of shape was because he didn't sign until later on, so he didn't really have a facility to go to. He was just doing it all on his own.
Yeah, I know he said he was a little rusty, so
that's why he rusty.
That's cool. Like it's any little injury, now you don't have to force to play a guy.
Right, like you able to sit out.
You need to get healthy.
Right.
You know, because some of these dudes, like if they can miss a game or two, that'll keep them from like if they play through it, now they're gonna end up missing 2-3 weeks. But if they can take a couple of days off and
be okay,
go. So I just think the Lakers' depth is there. Again, from what I said, the weakness to me. I think some people thought shooting. I don't think shooting gonna be a problem for the Lakers this year.
No, not this year.
I think shooting gonna be a problem. I still would like for the more ball handlers. I'm telling y'all, don't be surprised to see Hood Safino get some minutes, y'all. That boy, I know you. Did you do a video about? I didn't get to finish the video, Well, you
No, I
said
was just saying that did the Lakers make a mistake between him and I posed the question, him and what's his
oh
name?
Cam Whitmore.
Yeah, Whitmore, yeah.
No, I don't think they did because Whitmore talented he is, but he's a power forward really, and I don't see where's his minutes on this team behind AD, Vandy, and Rui. Where's his minutes? He ain't getting them. So I don't think they did. They drafted the potential of a position they would need. Because if everybody looked at it, well, if everybody said what's the weakest part of the Lakers because of what happened in the West Conference Final, everybody gonna say the point guard position. But the Lakers got confidence in Austin Reeves running the point. They do, but
If it go,
I don't think that's like his number one strength if he can do that the whole game. So you need other ball handlers. Gabe can do it a little. Prince can do it a little. I mean, you literally have D'Lo, Reeves, and LeBron. So if one or two of them guys hurt, you
And
in some trouble.
Russell.
And Russell, yeah, and Russell. But if one or two of them guys hurt, you got some problems handling the ball now. You know, so don't. I'm telling y'all, don't be surprised to see Hood Safino. I think he gonna crack that lineup and get minutes. I do. I think he gonna crack that lineup and get some minutes because that boy, I can tell from watching him, he really understands basketball. He understands the point guard position. He sees things, man, and I think they working with him on being efficient. So now you got to try to train him without him being hesitant. You know what I mean? With point guard, you still got to be instinctive. You can't be hesitant. And I don't see much. I don't see any hesitance in that dude.
no,
I
yeah,
like,
you right about that.
I like him. I didn't. I didn't know much about him. I did a little research. And I was like, we could have done better than this. But after I really got a chance to watch him play, I could see the potential there. I see the potential of what he's gonna be. I actually think I know you said Kareem, you think he could be a career backup type of thing, maybe Malcolm Brogdon, which Malcolm Brogdon was rookie of the year. So I
No, I
don't
said a little. I said a little under Malcolm Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon. Yeah, I think actually in the right scenario, depending on where he go now, I think he could be a starting point guard in this league. I think he could. Because it just ain't many pure point guards anymore. And I can tell he understands that to that level. He can score, but like he ain't just over the top trying to
He ain't
score.
just looking to score.
He really is trying to get guys open and put the ball in the right spot. He makes a lot of basic stuff that people look at him like that ain't nothing, but they don't understand that pass in traffic that look real easy to you. That's a hard pass, to drop that thing into the way it is. And I don't know about Lewis gonna be better. I don't know about that. Lewis, I tell you this about Lewis though, my brother. Let's debate basketball. He said Lewis gonna be better than Husafino. I don't know about that, but I tell you this, Lewis is trying to crack that lineup. Lewis is trying to get.
Yeah, I think he gonna be the wild card this year.
Hey, he playing. Honestly, I think if we have to play our rookies major minutes, the Lakers ain't gonna be that successful this year.
Period.
If the rookies are getting major minutes, we in trouble. And let somebody just start balling outside their mind, and you gotta
Right.
play them. Other than that, we shouldn't need the rookies. Really, we shouldn't need them. But there's
Right.
a little bit of room at the guard because what do you got? You got Gabe, you got Reeves, and you got D'Lo. Who else we got?
LeBron.
No, LeBron is a forward.
Oh, you right. He back down
You see
there
what I'm saying?
again.
So this
Right.
is
He
why I
back
can
down
see.
there.
This is why I can see Hood Safino possibly getting some minutes
Right. Because
at
they
the
do
guard.
need that third, fourth
He's
one.
a combo. He's a combo guard too, though. Still, he can play either position pretty smoothly. So his scoring, his shooting, got to get better and all that. But he's the one I think can kind of get in there and maybe get some backup minutes just because we're not overloaded at that guard position and handling that ball, especially the lead guard position. Like, who's is it that one dude from the G League or whatever? Who do we even have another backup point guard?
Hold up. Yeah, it's you
Oh,
mean you mean after Vincent?
Yeah, I said the three though. I named Gabe Vincent. I named
D'Lo.
Reeves and D'Lo. Who is our fourth real? Because you should have a four-man rotation for those two spots.
Mm,
Who's the
Max
fourth?
Christie.
Max Christie.
There you go. Yeah, Max.
That's it.
That's why they letting him run that. So Max is there now, but
I like Max.
I like Max. So
He
you're
tried
right.
to dunk on somebody yesterday.
He
It
got a
was
nice
crazy.
dunk yesterday, though. He got a nice
Yeah,
dunk. He took off. I forgot he had hops like that. I like, oh.
yeah.
And the one thing you know about Michigan State dudes, bro, they're gonna play hard and they're gonna play deep. You know that. Everybody from Michigan State play hard and play deep.
Period. You know that coach ain't playing up there.
So I ain't got no problem with Max Christie getting some minutes. I don't think it's gonna be super high minutes, but hey, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I just think guys don't have to. They don't have to get wore out, man. They just don't have to get
Right.
wore
You ain't
out.
got to wear him down like you was. Ain't no more of that. It's too much.
Yeah,
You got too much. You doing that now, you gonna look crazy. And as far as the coach, as far as Darvin, don't drop the ball because you got everything you need. I don't want to hear no. I don't want to hear nothing.
yeah,
And we can't start the way we start like that. Two for what was it 2-8, 2-10?
yeah.
What like we can't, man. man, man. But I'm cool. I'm like I really believe they got enough to do what they need to do. Cause I ain't ever seen LeBron on the team like this ever.
Well, that Miami team was stacked, wasn't it?
No, not like this. Come on,
I thought they had a lot of talent down there in Miami.
man. We talking about Bird, man, and Booby Gibson for real.
But we just could shoot that thing, bro.
He was
You
alright.
Yeah,
He
you
was
outside.
cool, man.
you name guys that were 10th and 11th man on the team.
They was cool, but nah, this different. This different.
What you think about Kai Jones getting cut?
I mean, Kai got
Uh,
he got mental issues going on right now. He's not even gonna probably play this year.
Yeah,
Damn.
he's gonna take it. He's
Yeah, I don't
gonna
think he's
take a
gonna
year
play
off.
this year.
Yeah, I told you I got a young man that knows him personally, and they were in Texas together, and they talk all the time. And Kai was pissed when they wouldn't let it because he in Charlotte. They wouldn't let him come to camp, but he couldn't really give no real answers for the stuff he was doing online.
Mm.
So it's gonna fall in that mental health issue type of thing, and but I don't see anybody picking him up, and I actually don't see him playing this year unless they can get him if he submits himself and get some psychiatric help and do something, because he definitely got some. He's definitely got some things going on mentally. With the stuff he's putting out there, and so keep that brother lifted, man. Keep him lifted.
I think him gonna be at Charlotte wasn't good for him because there's no leadership over there.
Yeah, I think something done happened to the boys, like something in his weed or something in his drink,
Flat
'cause
out.
it just
It's a
changed on
lot
him.
of that going on too, for real.
When he was at Texas at first, he wasn't even doing none of that stuff, y'all. He
I
was
know,
like
yeah,
Right.
he wasn't. He
one
was
of the
quiet.
only team that wouldn't drink and wouldn't smoke no weed. You know,
But you know how it is, Elder. You know how, man. You know how it is,
get
man.
around the wrong influences, do something, but you can tell something has happened.
Right.
Something happened to him that's got his mind doing some stuff that he's never done before. He
Right.
was
Right.
like very solid mentally, and all of a sudden he's not. So
Something
something's
that
going
shook
on.
his core.
Yeah. So I need to figure out what that is before he don't even need to be worried about basketball right now. Now the problem is he don't know it.
Right.
I mean
He
he
think he
doesn't.
okay.
Yeah. And that's the problem is if he ain't willing to get the help, ain't nothing gonna change.
Okay, Coach Elder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finna put your. I want to pick your brain for a second. We
Uh-huh.
need a 3-point lineup. Who you putting in for all our three? Like just you want three people shooting threes on every position. What's the lineup?
D'Lo, Gabe, Reeves, LeBron, and AD. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Only thing I would do different, I would take out LeBron and put in Rui.
Nah.
You wouldn't do it? Oh, well, LeBron can coordinate. I see what you're saying. He could just be the one facilitating it.
I just
Okay, I take that back.
LeBron gonna shoot threes, bro. And I think This year, I actually think because he's not gonna have to do as much.
He gonna have
I,
his
I
legs.
think LeBron gonna have. Yeah, I think LeBron's gonna be more efficient this year.
He gonna have his
I think
legs
that's gonna be
under him.
one of the things we see the most out of him is his efficiency should go up.
You think his 3 pointers gonna go up as well? Like
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
I
When
think
you got
all
your
around.
legs under you,
He
it's
just
what.
don't have the responsibility. He don't have to tear the load of carrying the team. He just don't. He don't have that same load. So I
Right.
do. I believe he's going to be more efficient. I really do.
Remember when they went to the finals and he led in every statistical category?
Uh
He ain't gotta do that no more.
huh. Uh.
He ain't gotta do that no more.
He don't. So I expect him to be more efficient and scoring and stuff this year. But I mean, you could put you can take Gabe out and put Prince in because Prince three is on fire this year. Um,
It's
it
just
was
so
somebody
many.
else I thought about too. It was somebody else. Well, Reddish, if he get healthy, Reddish
Right.
will be out there. And
Reddish could shoot too.
Yeah,
oh
Reddish
heck,
is yeah, he a score.
That's
I already do.
crazy.
That was supposed to be his strength. Shooting and defense was supposed to be his strength.
Yeah, Reddish can shoot.
Yeah,
That's crazy. I really ain't ever got a chance to watch Reddish.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he can shoot.
yeah.
I'm really impressed with Max Christie though.
And yeah, Max Christie 100. I like that
Mm-hmm.
dude. I like and that dude the elder was talking about too. That dude Shafino. I like the way how I like when I see a young dude playing point and he just not thinking. That like Elder said, it let you know that the coach is just letting them play. Go out there and play. Go out there and do you.
I am installing confidence in a lot of these dudes. He's giving them
For
freedom.
real.
And the key is just that you produce, you good. If you don't produce, he
You
gonna give
coming
you.
out. You
He
coming
gonna give you,
out.
but he gonna give you a chance to work your way.
Right.
You know, but once you get it, you better hold on to it and see. That's what you call healthy competition. That's healthy competition. That's man. These practices, I bet they be going at it in
They
practice.
got to. They got the personnel now.
But they be going at it in practice. Uh-huh.
Right. They got the personnel now.
Yep. They said
And
D'Lo been killing in practice. Rui been killing in practice.
AD didn't got his shot back. He tired of people shooting better than him on the team.
Yeah.
Because he was
Hey, Vogel saw it too. Remember, Vogel said the same thing that he wanted him shooting 5 or 6 3.
Exactly.
he did
I
say
remember
it.
that.
He
He
said it.
lost a little shooting touch. I think what cost him mainly was that year he couldn't work out over the summer because he had a lower injury, and he started
Right.
lifting up some weights. He got
And it
real bulked up.
that
That'll throw your shot off, bro. Because if he can't use his lower body, he just going in the weight room to do that. So now he ain't out there really getting up shots after he lift weights, and that's how he bulked
Exactly.
up like that. And his shot ain't been the same since then. He's got little glimpses of it come back, but
It's like a
this
hitch in his jumper now. It's like a little hitch.
yeah, this year he really went into the offseason healthy. Nothing major. So I hope his shot stay this year because AD got a nice touch. And if he's stroking that thing, you can forget it. It's over for everybody in the league. It's
Exactly.
over. It's over.
Elder, what would be your biggest red flag for the Lakers this year? For you.
Um. Oh boy. Point guard play right now.
You
I
did say
still,
that
I
a
know
couple of
D'Lo
times.
doing it, but if you got real smart guards that know how to be aggressive, they can. If D'Lo hasn't worked on it and changed it, they can nullify D'Lo. And then at that point, what I would do because he's so good at the two, you just shift to Austin Reeves. But I'm with Kareem. Austin Reeves, now he a little better than D'Lo when it comes to that, but Austin Reeves struggles against those big, powerful, aggressive guards. You get guys
Hmm.
like Murray and KCP, bro. Y'all do understand? Them boogers 6'5".
Right, you ain't going. He ain't
They're
gonna be
not
guarding
little
them like
dudes,
that.
bro. They're
Right.
not little dudes. These are 6'5" guards that are more athletic and stronger, and they crafty veterans, and they coming at you on the offensive end, so they'll wear you down. So that's why I'm gonna be very interested to see how good D'Lo plays because he's getting a serious test game one against Denver in
Right.
Denver.
First game.
So I know in his mind he wants to do well. I hope he's just not overjacked up and go out there. You know, most time when you're overjacked up, you go out there and throw up duds, get fouled, all
Hmm.
that dumb stuff. I,
Doing too much.
I hope he's calm and just well, I'm D'Lo. You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
an all-star. Matter of fact, if I'm him, I'm telling myself I'm an all-star. These dudes ain't never even made the all-star game. I know they good, But these dudes
Dang,
ain't on my level.
real life.
And I need to go show everybody they're not on my level. Because the way he was
Today,
dropping bombs on Phoenix, bro, on Sacramento, he wasn't even giving them the defense chance to set up. He was letting that thing fly. I said, oof.
I was yesterday. What tripped me out was I forgot it, but he hit like three in a row, two, three. I don't remember. D'Lo hit a couple of them in a row, and then
Mhm.
he starts.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I get you.
Oh, okay. He went out. My brother went out.
How you feel about Jackson Hayes so far, Elder? I feel like his energy and his impact is like showing so far.
I like his energy. I like his hops. He's the kind of guy that's going to be perfect in transition. And he got a big enough body where he can bang with some of those centers and try to outrun them. He can wear them down some.
Right,
So
And
I
he
like I
always
like
moving.
always.
right. Yeah, always active, like always
And when
on
you
the
got good
offensive board.
passers like LeBron, D'Lo, Reeves, when you got good passers like that, I think they're gonna get him a lot of good garbage buckets, a lot of good, easy little
Mm-hmm.
buckets.
Do you
Yep.
think he's like a little bit similar to JaVale McGee? Gonna play that similar role,
He
like a
just,
younger version?
yeah, he even more active than JaVale McGee was.
Yeah, he got more like
Yeah,
stamina,
he
more
more,
motor.
yeah. Oh yeah, because he ain't got the asthma, and he more
Mm-hmm.
athletic. Now JaVale McGee is a freak athletically, but Hayes is more athletic than JaVale McGee.
Right, right.
Yeah, Miguel, JaVale was never that fast.
No,
JaVale was athletic, but not that fast.
Mm-hmm.
My boy, y'all go subscribe to my boy right here, Lakers World Order. Thanks for the super chat. He said, "Listen to Kareem and Elder. Will always be better than watching the first take."
That's
Definite, man.
facts.
Appreciate it.
Facts.
Appreciate that, bro.
So
cool.
what's the keys to being in Denver in the first game, Elder? If you ain't even break down already,
Make shots,
in shots. Mm-hmm.
make shots, play defense and make shots. We longer this year and we're bigger, so
Uh,
Denver shouldn't be able to abuse us like that. They shouldn't, but we'll see. So it helps that we're longer, bigger, and we can shoot better. You know, and we should be able to use that against them. But Denver got that altitude,
right, I was about to get to that.
they
The
got that
altitude.
altitude, especially older players. Hey, Lakers World Order Basketball, man, we appreciate you, brother, with the $5 super chat. He said, "Listen to Kareem and Elder." He said, "Listen to Kareem, and Elder will always be better than watching First Take." Agreed. Appreciate y'all for these streams, man. We appreciate you, man. Coming over, supporting, man. Really appreciate you, brother, over here. Yeah, I definitely agree. Listening to Kareem and myself is better than listening to First Take, no doubt.
Yeah, no
We
doubt,
ain't
no
biased.
doubt.
We ain't on the take it.
Definite, bro. Appreciate that.
Be moved by their money. Keep it real and raw. But I gotta go look at this list, y'all, because I haven't seen it. I heard the names of a couple people in positions, but I got to go
Mm.
look at it and break that thing down. Next time I get
Yeah,
on, I'll be willing to talk about it more, because I bet it's a lot of disrespect. But ESPN always, they're the same ones I think they had Kobe 14th all the time.
Yep.
So
hmm
I don't respect those people at ESPN. They literally do these lists for clicks. And they got
Did
a
you?
lot of biased people at ESPN. A lot of biased people.
I agree.
Yo,
Did you
Kenyon
see that?
Martin went off today. He was mad.
Who?
Kenyon Martin.
Oh, I
Oh,
gotta watch that with Gilbert Arenas
He's
show. I gotta watch it.
on Gilbert Arenas joint. He went in.
what did
And he
Gilbert Arenas do?
he ain't like the receiver. But Kenyon Martin was going off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they can get disrespectful, but that's what this generation do. They'll give they take. I can't stand it when it's a young guy
How
that
can
has
you ever
never.
put Kyrie 34? Like, stop it.
Yeah, I can't stand it when you had a young guy get a take about somebody that's older than their dad, and they ain't never watched them play, and then because the game was different back then, they go back and watch tapes, and they expect those tapes to look like what the game is today, and they can't differentiate between the two, seeing the level that they dominated back then compared to how they dominate now. And
Right.
it's just sad, you know. And then they'll start degrading the great realizing that these guys you watching, that they didn't have them great, they wouldn't have nothing to steal from. They wouldn't have nothing to pattern their game after. You know,
Yep.
Yeah,
yep. No Jordan, no Magic. Who the hell LeBron pattern his game after? You know,
exactly.
the man do wear 23 for a reason. Why y'all think he wear 23?
Yo, Gilbert hate the '90s. He be clowning them every chance.
Gilbert sucks,
And
man.
that,
I don't
and that.
like. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like nothing Gilbert Arenas does or say. I don't. He is definitely a click monger. I think he believes a lot of stuff he says too.
You think he believe it?
Yeah, I think he believes a lot of that stuff he's saying. I think he really believes it. Talking about Giannis ain't got no skills and Giannis ain't got no better sense. Man, that's some of the dumbest stuff I ever heard in my life. And he don't understand the game. And man, stop, Gilbert.
He was like some guys in the '90s. All of them had 22-inch verticals and dribble with one hand. They can't go left. Right-handers
Yeah,
can't go right.
that's
I mean,
bullshit.
I was like, he's wilding.
Yeah, he'd be wild. Cause Harold Miner and them back in the day had like over 40-inch birds.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
like
high flyers. There was a lot of high flyers in the
yeah,
night.
Robert Pack at 6'1" had over a 40-inch bird.
I'll tell you this. I guarantee I can list half the guards in the 90s, and they had more hops than Gilbert Arenas.
Exactly. Kevin Johnson.
Easy.
You
Like
talking about they ain't had no vertical. They had more than you. Because you didn't
That's
have no
true.
vertical. Yeah, like you was a leaper. Like you was a freak athlete. You was skilled. You could score. But you was, man, you could tell Gilbert Arenas has always been off in the mind. You could always tell.
Yeah, yeah. Even when he's playing, he's like that.
Yeah. That's why he never achieved what he could have achieved. You're an underachiever.
They always say he was like immature.
Yeah, very, and he's still immature. Look how he be on those tapes, going off, cussing and yelling, all that kind of stuff. Man, shut your dumb ass up, Gilbert Arenas. I said it. Shit, shut your dumb ass up, bro. Honestly, your takes really is just. I mean, again, you got a name, and again, it's clicks. People say this off the wall, ridiculous stuff just to get clicks. That's it. And again, that's what you're doing it for. So I'm not mad. That's your business. That's what you're doing. Get your clicks, bro. I just hate how this generation cool with disrespecting to get clicks.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing I don't get.
It's disrespectful to say the era that came before you that paved the way for you, the guys couldn't play. And you got more Hall of Famers in the '90s than you do any generation ever. More out of the '90s than ever. But nobody could play in the '90s, bro. And they say that again because they're LeBron nut riders like Gilbert, and they don't want to give Jordan his credit because in their mind, how can one man dominate like this? He was that good. That's how he was that good, and y'all want to give him his credit for it. Just because in your ear everybody get to win, don't mean in our ears it was like that. I,
Eleasy, what up, Eleasy?
everybody get to win in this ear. That's sad. Everybody get to win. You got a guy, your GOAT, but you got another guy that is on that level and he don't beat him more than he done beat him. And he got the same amount of chips. But one that goes over the other, come on, man. Come on. Come on. They're both Hall of Famers. They're both all-time greats. You know?
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it, bro. And this man done won just as much, actually more than you have. Stop it. And he's done it all with one team.
But Gilbert don't realize he killed himself because he wanted to be so bad, like assistant coach. But I think he gave up because remember he asked LeBron, can he work to talk to Rob Pelinka for him? He worked for free to be a coach.
Ain't nobody want that mental nutcase around them, man. Stay up there doing a little retarded podcast you do, bro. Again, I just don't like the disrespectful takes. Gilbert Arenas was a great offensive player. Couldn't play a lick of D, but
Lick the D.
he was a great offensive player. He was, but he was a mental case. And you could tell. And his thinking is way off, especially when it comes to the game of basketball. And you could tell because he never achieved what he wanted to achieve. He got hater in his game. He got hater in his blood. He definitely a hater. You know, sit here and say the '90s and bash the '90s. I mean, it
Yo, he's
just
bad. Yo, so when somebody bring up the night, everybody start laughing. Like even his co-workers, they already know like, he about to go in. They
It
just
just
start laughing, like, he about to go in.
it's sad. No honor, no respect. That's just what a lot of not the whole generation. That's a lot of this
And he
generation.
be dissing Robert Horry. Robert Horry, he
I
be
bet Robert
dissing.
Ory put them hands on that booger. He gonna be dissing.
Yeah.
Robert Ory, street dude. You better watch him mouth.
He said what's the name pull Isaiah Stewart pulled up on him.
What he do?
No, he said he was scared. He said I wasn't fighting him. Yo, he funny
That
though.
what Gilbert said.
Yeah. He pulled up on him in Seattle. They him, Brandon Jennings, and Rashad McCants went out they had the some type of charity out in
Uh,
Seattle. So he stepped to him. He
Isaiah
was like,
Stewart did.
yeah, he stepped to him like, yo, so now what all that you was saying? Because remember he's saying about Isaiah front, he ain't want to fight LeBron. Yeah, he know what's up, like saying like LeBron and stuff, like so he got scared.
They just LeBron nut riders, bro.
So he said, yo, what's this that I was faking that I ain't want to fight LeBron? And but first Gilbert was like, he told a story like he fooled everybody because he's like, man, fuck out of here, man. Yeah, I said it, and he was just talking crazy shit. And then he's like, no, now I'm captain. That's what I wanted to say. He said, but what I said.
Yeah.
He
So
said, I
that
was a
nigga,
fight.
hey,
He said, that big
next
nigga.
time,
And he was like,
next time
so he said the
that
nigga
nigga ain't gonna be
pressed
asking
him
no
hard.
questions.
Isaiah Stewart pressed him hard. He's like,
Good,
oh shit.
good, because he's finna take ass. What more he's finna take?
Yo, yeah, he said I wasn't fighting him. You crazy? He said he
You
came
got
in,
a
he's like,
couple, you got a
so
couple guys in the league. Now again, I will say you had more bruisers and what they would call goons in the '90s. You
yeah,
had to be tough. I'm gonna tell you now. I played in the '90s. I came out of high school in '90, y'all. So my college was, till '94 and all that, bro. You had to be tough, bro. It was very physical, bro. Basketball was physical. You came in
very
that
physical.
lane. You came in that lane, and it just once you came in that lane, you knew I have to get hit. I'm going to get hit. So I got to learn how to absorb this contact, slip off of it, preserve, not get knocked down. I mean, your mindset was just, and then all the screens that the two guards was running off, man. I mean, you would just get on certain plays, man. In 24 little seconds, you get screened 4 or 5 times, bro. You know how hard that is? Running through 4 or 5 screens in a 24-second period, doing that every trip up and down the court. And mind you, if you're a 6'2", 6'3" guard, you getting hit by a 6'6" dude, a 6'8" dude, a 7'1" dude. You see what I'm saying? So it's a different era, bro. I'm not lying. I'm not capping saying like better this and that. Just saying game was totally different. It was a little bit slower. I think back then these guys may have more skills, but I think back then the guys were definitely had a much higher IQ. The
Yeah,
guys,
IQ was way higher. The
yeah,
guys now do stupid shit. They
yeah,
double team the wrong players for no reason, just to do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like I be watching, like, why you do that?
Because
I
they
see you on
broke
double team,
to
and
it.
then that double team somebody out, like Aaron Gordon one time. They did it like a pick and roll.
Yeah,
You double team way out, knowing he not gonna shoot.
yeah. And if you do, that's gotta be the shot
Yeah, you want to. Yeah,
you're willing to give up. Because there's always a shot. When you play D, there's always a shot you got to be willing to give up. So you got to know, well, I don't rotate out on him. If he get it, I want him to shoot. Problem with
yeah,
that with Aaron Gordon, though, is he's such athletic. He can be on that three, and you stay back, he take one dribble, that nigga taking off.
yeah. But you don't double him, and they look who else he got. You got number killers there.
Yeah, I
You
don't
stay at
double it.
home with him.
I don't double it,
You stay
but
at home.
it's what you
He
call
not in the paint. He way out,
yeah.
there.
It's
This is
what you call a
CW.
soft. It's what you call a soft close. You close slow and soft with your hand up, like you want him to just still have the room to shoot. But if he decides to put on the floor, you can rotate and move your body and get in front of him real easy. It's a soft close. But you got to be smart and think that way. And see, today's game, they don't be thinking.
They don't think
They
at
used
all.
to just shooting and running out, and that's why you'll see him get double when he never should get double. In the '90s, once he would have got that ball, we would have dared him to shoot that shot. No matter if it was 18 feet, 20 feet, 23 feet, shoot that, bro. You shooting the ball. Now you beat us with you shooting the ball, we'll go home.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, but it's one thing. I respect more he's double him in the paint. You double him way out there. Like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Like you said, the IQ is really bad. I just watch
Yeah.
like defensive. I'm like, what is they doing?
Part of it is because these guys just don't, they're not historians of the game and they don't respect. They just don't respect. You get a few guys that do and go back, but the majority of these players, they're businesses, bro. They're making so much money. All they think about is brand. They're thinking about social media. They're thinking about getting likes and subs, and that's what's on their mind. You
And
know.
then I watched one game where what happened, Elder, if a team go make 3 straight layups, wide open, clean layups, somebody getting hit.
First off, I don't know
Somebody
a
getting hit.
time when in the '90s where a team could get away with 3 layups in a row.
Yeah. Oh,
But if
oh
they
what?
did, if they did, again, that's why I start off by saying in the '90s, you knew once you got in the paint, you were going to get hit. Every dunk got challenged. I mean, a lot of guys got dunked on, but you gonna challenge that dunk. You were going to put your body on anybody that came in the paint. Very few will you just see wide open layups, and you definitely don't see a bunch of layups where a guy drives from the 3-point line
And
coming in
clean layup.
wide
You're not
open.
even getting touched. You
Yeah,
see
getting a,
sometimes guys move out the way.
yeah, no, that is not
A
happening.
lot.
It's not happening in the '90s.
And
So
like, oh, he ain't want to go on ESPN tonight. Alonzo Mourning always tell you, I'm jumping at everything.
yeah, all them dudes
Money
will come
used to
home.
jump
All
off
them dudes, man,
everything.
you had to earn it, and they'll get dunked on, but they would block a lot more than they got dunked on.
What they was clowning him when Vince Carter dunked on him. And he said, you know what? He came back again and he blocked the next one.
Yeah,
Blocked the next one. Like came back and blocked it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm. Well, Kareem, that's about 2 hours, man. I'm about tapping out.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the Cash App if y'all KAREEMLOUALLEN at Yahoo. Cash App. Super chat. Thanks everybody for everything. Appreciate you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks, Elder.
No problem. Salute.